Peace, you know what this is. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell. Also, make sure you donate to me if you can. You see the Cash App on the screen. I also have PayPal. The links will be in the description box below and in the pinned comment. Now let's get to it. As everybody may know, if you don't know, make sure you go watch this video. I did a video called Addressing the Bussy in the Room. This was about Charleston White and Giselle going back and forth. And Tariq tried to address it in this video right here called something about controlling the trolls, whatever. Well, people were saying in the comment section of my video that I didn't know what I was talking about. But if you go to the comment section of that video, you can see FBA people who are talking about this subject acknowledging what I was saying was correct. They don't acknowledge me because remember, their video came out first, but they're saying the same thing I was saying about Tariq making a joke of the movement, how Tariq keep bringing Giselle up there for no reason, and what's the point of all this? They just going back and forth. People are in alignment with what I was saying, what any rational human being would know to be true. If this is supposed to be a serious movement and we supposed to be having real talk and strategizing about reparations, about anti-black hate crime, and all this other stuff, why do you keep bringing Giselle up there? For what purpose? That's time wasted. That makes the movement look stupid. And every minute you spend dealing with a troll, that's less minutes you could, and joking around with the troll, that's one less minute you can spend actually strategizing. Like, this is supposed to be serious work. Imagine if we was having a meeting in Congress and somebody said, all right, they having a hearing or whatever. There's a hearing going on for the Senate Arms Committee or whatever. And in the middle of the hearing, they brought somebody out to troll and to crack jokes for like 30 minutes. And that cuts into the speaking time of all the senators and the questions they want to ask. Would anybody take the Senate Arms Committee serious? No, not at all. But anyway, family, I'm about to read some of these comments to you. I think these four basically do a good job representing the overall sentiment of what was going on. So I'm going to read them to you. I'm going to read it off my phone because I can't read it off the screen. Screen too small. So just bear with me. Here we go. I don't get why you bring Giselle on the panel. It's not a good look. Keep him off the panel. I know you ain't FBA by this comment. Laughing emojis. Where you from, yo? It actually shows intelligence due to today's social climate. That's dumb and that's stupid. Like, you may as well put on a dress at that point if you're going to let people just mark you out like that, where it's like, oh, you got to give a platform to somebody who's diametrically opposed to your whole message, or you're going to get in trouble with today's social climate. Weak. And y'all supposed to be the ones who going to fight white supremacy? Y'all the ones who supposed to go get black people reparations? Y'all the ones who going to stand up to the Trump administration? Can't believe that. But here we go. Keep going. How does that even make sense? FBA brother on both sides here. I agree with the original post. Am I now a non-FBA? See, that's how stupid these people are. They learned that from Tariq. Oh, you don't agree with what Tariq said? That means you must not be FBA. Because remember, that's what Tariq does. Oh, you don't agree with what I said, even though I just contradicted myself 20 million times? Oh, you must not be FBA. And look, now his followers are doing it. Oh, you don't agree with Tariq? You must not be FBA. Cult. That's what cults do. Oh, you don't agree with the leader? Oh, you don't agree with the teacher? Oh, you don't agree with the helper? Or you don't agree with the influencer? You obviously are not one of us. Cult stuff. I think it might be somewhat helpful to spreading FBA's mission into other rooms. That doesn't even make sense. How would that be helpful? Especially when we know one of FBA's missions is to talk against the LGBT community, especially transgenders. That's one of y'all biggest complaints. That's why y'all attack the Democrats non-stop. And anybody y'all don't like who you can't say is not FBA, you automatically say they must be LGBTQ. Because if they not a tether, that means they LGBTQ plus. So how does platforming a member of the LGBTQ plus community help spread your message of anti-LGBTQness? In fact, that's just going to show people that you're more inclusive, that you cool with these people. And that's going to make the people who you trying to attack stay away, attract, stay away from you. Let's keep it going. I agree. The T.S. Giselle thing is an old joke that's played out. Why y'all even joking? I thought y'all was doing the work. You can't do the work and play at the same time. There's playtime and then there's work time. You can't do both at the same time unless you get paid to play, which is what Tariq does because, like he said last time, it's about engagement. So, hey. And then it keeps going on. Furthermore, people crying, talking about how they agree that T.S. Giselle shouldn't be there. Other people calling people tethers, and other people saying, well, it actually helps us and, the social climate, whatever. Let's keep it moving. I like the spin Tariq putting on the situation, but he created the TS monster. Tariq gave dude name recognition by constantly bringing him up to speak damn near every night, despite everybody saying they don't rock with him. But it is what it is at this point. Thank you for saying what I was saying. And this post got 76 likes because it's a fact. Tariq brought T.S. Giselle up there damn near every night. He just stopped bringing T.S. Giselle up there every night now because of the Charleston White situation. But before that, every night, and got to speak more than anybody else. Let's keep it going. Next comment, 100. You right. No, it don't say you right. Yeah, Reek definitely made a mistake even engaging with him, period. Why give a buck-broken MF to stand on your platform and speak to our people about nonsense anyway? Hopefully he got it now, though. So this person basically wrote this sentence terrible, but what they were basically saying is that they were agreeing that Tariq made a big mistake by even doing that, but they hopefully that he understands that now he moves on. Which he's only doing right now because Charleston White is on his behind. When Charleston White get off his behind, T.S. Giselle is going to be back on the platform damn near every night doing what that individual does. Couldn't have said it better myself. Let him be politically correct because as soon as he does what you want, he will get slapped with the hate label. And why would he do that for you when you're a nobody? Look at the dumbness that people are saying. How would Tariq get slapped with a hate label by not platforming somebody he doesn't know or doesn't want to speak? That doesn't make you a hate group, especially because T.S. Giselle is against your message. You can easily point out that I'm not platforming you because you're against what I stand for. That doesn't make you a hate group because you can clearly say like, hey, we don't have no problem with the LGBT community. It's not that this individual is trans that we don't want to bring them up to let them speak. It's because they're anti-FBA. That's why. Like, look, and again, weakness. So you telling me that all it takes is for some random transgender to come and say, let me speak, and y'all gonna do it because y'all afraid of backlash that y'all gonna get. How y'all gonna fight white supremacy if you scared of the LGBT community? I got a news for you. The LGBT community don't got 1/10 of the power, 1/100th of a tenth of the power of white supremacy. If they too much for you, then you might as well just pack your bags and go. Or just stop being anti-LGBTQ. One or the other. But don't keep trying to act like you getting it done when this is what you're doing. Scary like this. But we gonna keep it going. T.S. Giselle can say what he wants to say with his own mouth and do what he wants to do with his own body. How is it logical to believe that a man can control what another man says that calls into Tariq's radio, just like everybody else. Again, it's not about what the individual said the first time or the second time. The issue is that Tariq constantly is platforming the individual time after time, show after show. That is the issue. Again, you are right. He can't control what somebody say, but he can control who he gives a platform to say stuff on his show. He is making a choice. Nobody is telling Tariq to do that. Nobody is asking Tariq to do that. Nobody can even stop Tariq from doing it. Tariq is doing it on his own. He can't control what a man says, but he doesn't have to give it a voice and platform. So much more for us to be concerned with instead of this TS crap. Like I just said, you don't have to do that. Like people making excuses for Tariq that don't even make sense. Even people who FBA can see through these excuses. That's how stupid they are. Stop giving that TS a voice / platform, especially when he was always hating on FBA for Kamala. Look, everybody knows what is TS Giselle gonna come up there and do? Promote Kamala, attack FBA, and talk about having good pussy. That's what it's gonna be every time, and Tariq brings TS Giselle up there to do that. People forget the many times he declined bringing Dude up to speak, so not to disturb serious topics. Folks would lead you to believe every space is dedicated to this individual. 2025 going to be a doozy. Bro, that's not true. Talking about people believe you capping right now. Nobody said that Tariq is dedicating spaces to the individual. To T.S. Giselle. Nobody said that. Nobody said that not one time. You made that up. This is a straw man. The issue is that he is always bringing T.S. Giselle up to speak and do whatever T.S. Giselle wants to do. Talking about, well, he declined to bring T.S. Giselle up a couple times. What does that even mean? It should have been no times. What do you mean? Well, this was this one time when T.S. Giselle wanted to come up and Tariq didn't bring T.S. Giselle up to talk because he said it was serious right now, and then later on brought T.S. Giselle up to talk because it wasn't serious no more. Like, you serious? Lames. 8:59. It's crazy. When you listen to the X space, you know when it's jokes and trolling and real discussion. Tia Giselle is hilarious and brings humor, but she gets checked when she goes too far. Again, this is what some people are saying. Well, it's just trolling. Tariq is right. It's just funny, and if she goes too far, then we check it. But we let her come up there and violate. But when the violation get too much, then we deal with it. Or when we having fun, we do a little serious topics, and then we want to get some troll on. So we bring T.S. Giselle up, let her violate FBA. But as long as she don't violate too much, then we'll check her. But otherwise than that, she can come up there and talk about having good pussy and how FBA is trash and Kamala's the greatest. We don't care. These are the 4 sentiments of FBA on this issue. Tariq is wrong. Oh, you a tether if you think Tariq is wrong. What's the big deal? It's just fun and games. Oh, we got to do it because, hey, we scared of the LGBT community. Or it's a plus because it shows we let the LGBT community in our spaces. These guys is goofy. So yeah, this is what we seeing right now. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video here. Like, share, subscribe. Drop me a comment. Tell me what you think. Make sure you donate to me if you can. And on that note, family, peace.